Could not find my tripod for the life of me this morning. Such is life when you have kids and a crazy house. But I just wanted to do a quick video on alcohol. I stopped drinking for the month of September, and now I think it's like October 8th or 9th. And so basically 1 month, no alcohol. And how I'm feeling and changes or issues I noticed. Might be a little bit boring, but no huge changes other than when I would drink, since I don't now, I don't have issues the next morning after drinking because I don't drink. So most of the issues I had with alcohol was just, I'm 31, so hangovers really suck. And then usually the day after having drinks, that day is basically gone because I'm recovering most of it. I can still, still do things, but definitely not clear-headed or energetic or anything like that. So I'd say that's the biggest difference was I just don't have hangover days. Also, I was not I wasn't like alcoholic level. I would drink socially on the weekends, but I did notice a lot of times during the week, if I got super stressed out, my mind would quickly go to like, oh, what if you just had a drink? It would calm you down. So I don't even think about alcohol. Actually, the reason I'm doing this a week into October and not October 1st, which was my month, is I forgot about it. And I would drink almost every weekend, almost every weekend, but it was only on the weekends for the most part. So it wasn't like I had an issue with alcohol to most people's standards, but I drank regularly, holidays and weekends and things like that. But so it was actually surprisingly easy to stop. I only had to bring it up maybe a handful of times. The first time I was really nervous when someone offered me a drink, and I was like, I'm actually not drinking right now. I thought there'd be like this whole, what's wrong with you? Like, are you kidding me? Like, you gotta have a drink. Nope, not at all. They're just like, oh, okay, like someone else I know is doing that right now too. And that was the end of it. So it's actually extremely easy. There's addiction to it a little bit, or habit forming kind of stuff. So there's that part of my brain that didn't want to let go originally and was like, oh, it's going to be too hard. People are going to look at you funny if you're not drinking, all these things, right? But when I have 2 young kids, so it's really easy to make excuses at get-togethers and parties and stuff. Like, I got to get going. But it's actually just really easy. You just say, I'm not drinking right now. And I didn't have a single issue with it. I probably had to say that 4 times maybe over the whole month. Piece of cake. And like I mentioned, I forgot that I wasn't drinking, which is weird for me. Because a lot of times during the week, I'd look forward to the weekends to have drinks because it would make me feel better temporarily. But like I said, the biggest change was I'm sure my sleep is better. I know your sleep gets affected when you drink negatively, but I don't have any hangover days. So all of my days are the same now, which is amazing. So I get the same good quality sleep every night. Like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, when I wake up, like I feel fine, I feel good, ready to get after it. It just became a thing that I just didn't think about anymore, which is weird to say for me. And I thought it would be harder. I'm sure for people who are like really deep into like alcoholism, that it's a lot harder than it was for me. But again, I'm looking at like maybe a handful of drinks on the weekends, a handful of drinks at like family get-togethers, pretty sporadic once in a while. So going from that to 0 was surprisingly simple. It was not as scary as I thought it would be, and got to the point where I forgot I was doing it. Like I was going to do a 1 month no drinking video and I just forgot, because it's just not a part of what I'm doing with my life right now. And it's kind of a weird freedom to say no, not to be like, I was worried about like being that guy that's weird, saying no to drinking. But there is definitely like a power and a freedom of being in control of what you want to do and not just giving in at any moment, because I've struggled with a bunch of different addictions, and I give in to my wants all the time with those, but I'm learning and getting better at just not doing that. Being like, oh wait, I'm in charge of what I want and don't want it to put in my body. Like, it's cool. I think it's cool to say no to things that you don't want. And if you want to change it up later, you can. But if you're doing a challenge, or like a month off, or a 75-day whatever, like it feels good to be in control, and to say you're going to do something and stick with it. Like, that just gives you so much momentum and like self-confidence moving forward. So if you're thinking about trying to do no alcohol, don't be scared. It was way easier than I thought, and all the bad hangover days are gone. So I'd say only good things that came from it. I'm not going to be off alcohol forever. I don't intend to. Like family get like holidays and stuff, like Thanksgiving, I'll probably have a drink or two when I go up north hunting, stuff like that. So this is probably not a lifetime thing, but it did kind of reset my mindset on alcohol to be, oh, I don't need to have it every single weekend. And I probably don't want to, because it actually makes me feel worse. So I'm going to way pull back on my drinking for life, but probably not going to be a never again kind of thing. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful, and I hope you have a great day.